slick Rick type of. Cause my band's big, dog.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, we need to thank everyone who entered and voted for the first ever NBA 2K Shoe Creator Challenge.
Yes, voting is now closed, but we are tallying up your votes and we will be announcing each category winner next week right here at 4.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jackson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Man in at the 2 spot. Well, Chris, as we wind toward the end of the regular season, what do you notice as an analyst that you didn't notice when you were playing?
I think what I didn't notice when I was playing was everything that goes on around the arena. Now I get to the games a couple of hours early. I get to interact with fans. I get to see game productions. The business of basketball, just how much everyone loves the game, from Adam Silver down to someone at the concession stands at the arena, how it really is a community and a family. Because when I was in Sacramento, I'm just playing for Sacramento. I didn't realize how many people in New York and Detroit and other places supported not only us in Sacramento, but their home teams, and just seeing how passionate everyone in the business of basketball, how passionate they are, and that's just something awesome to be a part of.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. Lakers passing it around. Here's LeBron. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Now here's Beverley. Passes to Man. Zubac against Davis. Pass to Man. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Shoots over Leonard. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Caldwell Pope. James has got his second bucket of the game to go. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. Here's Zubac. Now the pass to Man, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. And that one drops.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Beverley looking around. Pass to Zubac. Here's Kabengele. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with no one around. The three-pointer no good.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, they've certainly had their struggles against this team. They've yet to win a game in 3 tries this year. I asked him what makes it such a difficult matchup, and he said the offensive execution by those guys is really underrated. They've been kind of stumped so far as to how to get stops. Kevin, they're obviously motivated to get their first win tonight and avoid the season sweep. Back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Yeah, and you really want to set the tone early. You can't allow them to come in and get a rhythm and ride that wave of momentum.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to James. Pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. James finds Davis. Leads over Zubac. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Clippers trail by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to the wing. Man, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 8 points for Davis.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Beverly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Here's Mann. He kicks to Leonard. And the shot goes down.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. The pass to LeBron. The three. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Clippers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Davis against Zubac. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and train.
Pass to Caruso. Outside, Davis. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Kuzma. Good on the baseline, Jay.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And good that time. Leonard's got his second bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The drive by James. Misses from close range. The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. From downtown, Leonard no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Clippers trail by 6. Passes it to Mann. Zubac against Davis. Zubac no good. And the Lakers have possession. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Clearly a foul.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
First one falls for him. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
They grab their own miss. Gay makes it off the glass.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the middle, and it's Davis with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Rose. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Clippers shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. And the pass to Shamet. Here's Zubac, snatched away. To the paint. Kuzma, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now, here's Clarkson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Davis inside. Zubac defending. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now the Clippers with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Looking to end the run. Leonard with the bucket.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Kuzma. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards too.
Here's Leonard. They trail by 11. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Shamet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers shooting an impressive 60% early. Back to Cook. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Shamet following the bucket by the Lakers. Rose in the post, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far it's Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Here's Rose. Up and in on the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Clarkson. Curry outside. A second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. The Lakers with the ball. Shot from the wing. Here's Nance. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rose kicks to Zubac. Dishes it to Jackson. Gay with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
When D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Curry against Jackson. Zubac. That shot off the mark. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Lakers leading by 11. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Curry. Fast break. The Lakers got a piece of it. Nance passes to Anthony. McGee with it. He's covered by Rose. It's Curry outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Clippers trail by 11. Rudy Gay is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the Clippers making a switch here. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Rose. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Pass to Kabengele. Kicks it to Jackson. Over Curry. Shot clock at 5, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And you can see that Jackson has put a lot of work in on his mid-range, Jay. Definitely a legitimate threat from there.
Anthony dishes to McGee. Now Shamet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Carmelo. From past the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Here's Jackson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, when Jackson is stringing together these dribble moves, the D is absolutely helpless. There's no way you are stopping him.
Clarkson passes to Anthony. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Clarkson. Now here's Beverly. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Down by 15. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. Now here's Gay. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, and Gay is a man of many talents, a sharp passer who puts the team above all else.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've done.
Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Clippers trail by 14. And there's the pass to Beverly. Caldwell-Pope brings the double team. Pass to Kabengele. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. They get it again. Cousins with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Such a massive guy. Cousins is a wrecking ball on the glass.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Kabengele. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
Oh, finally he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Pass to Nance. James outside. Another miss by LeBron.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Beverly, the pass to Kabengele. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D. The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Here's Jackson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago. Beverly against Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Kabengele. Here's Mann. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Cabangeli passes to Jackson. Poke loose and stolen by James. Back to Caldwell Pope. Lots of room. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 20. Outside Jackson. Cabangeli passes to Jackson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Jackson passes to Cabangeli. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Cabangeli. Can they get it? And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the...
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Rudy Gay. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course the Clippers, right now quite a ways down below.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Look, you know that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Back to Cook. Outside, Davis. 3-pointer. They get it back, and Cousins throws it down.
And Cousins is a big body who knows just how to back down the D. When he has the room to throw it down, he does not hesitate for 1 second.
And for the Clippers, their shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Pass to Cabangeli. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Passes to Jackson. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound the Lakers.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Caruso, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Drills the three-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Davis against Leonard. Pass to Watford. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Beverly. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Cook looking it over. Here's Cousins. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now the Clippers with it. Outside Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Made that one, only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
There's the pass to Caruso. Trying to get open is Davis. Hits it from 3-point range. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Caruso's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land. Passes it to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Cook, the pass to Cousins. Left side Davis. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Alex Caruso. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Leonard with the steal. Here's Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Leonard against Clarkson. Pass to Davis. Back to Clarkson. He kicks it to Cook. Rebounded by Rose.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a break for the D right there. He takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Feeds to Cousins. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Kuzma. He's covered by Rose. Davis. Chalk up 2 there. Davis has got 14 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Clippers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The Clippers have shot 6 of 7 at the line, and the first one at the line is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Anthony comes in for Davis, and Curry subbed in for Quinn Cook. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Clarkson.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, it'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the point.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And they double up Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clippers with the ball. Clippers trail by 21. The pass to Zubac. Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
And as good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them. And that's never a good thing.
That one falls.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Here's Caruso. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here's Beverly. Six on the shot clock. Here's Mann.
And the ability of Caldwell Pope to get in the shooter's head. Love having a guy like him who puts a lot of energy into the defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Leonard. Averaging around 26 points per 8 rebounds and almost 2.5 steals. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
A nice shot by Kevin Gelly.
The assist from Kawhi.
Lakers leading by 19 points. James with it. He's got 20. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Zubac. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis. The Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Left side, Leonard. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers leading by 23. Caldwell Pope finds James. Pass to Caruso. Back to James. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 11.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right positioning.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
James outside. Caruso looking for an opening. Kuzma, right side. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A 3 from Leonard. Kuzma pulls it in. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
The Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And let's check out stats for James. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. 3rd in shooting percentage, 4th in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's a strong accomplishment. 3rd best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Caruso. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Beverly. He has 6. The pass to Kabengele. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for LeBron.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron would probably never be able to escape it.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Second chance shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
A different look for the Clippers. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Curry's checked in for the Lakers. Rose passes to Shamet. Jackson against Curry. Jackson misses. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Yep, that one goes. That's 23 points for LeBron.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes it to Gay. There's the dish to Rose. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He hits the second from the line.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
Here's Rose. That one goes. Count it. Rose has got 8.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And the dunk by James.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Clippers with the ball. The feed now to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post. 8 points for him.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
LeBron can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Jackson finds Gay. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Now Shamet. He has 5. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And James gets it to go.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Jackson from long range. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Here's James. And it's Gay with the rebound. The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. Rose against Caldwell Pope. Curry brings the double. And here's Jackson. He's got 11. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside Curry. Pass to James. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And the Clippers have possession. Pass to Kabengele. And here is Shamet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nance. Carmelo Anthony comes in for James. And it's Clarkson in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And stolen by Gay. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Seth Curry. Jackson passes to Kabengele. Shamet on the wing. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And it's good, 2 points. Cook's got 5 points so far.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Watford. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
And the Clippers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Shamet kicks to Gay. Outside Rose. Here's Kabengele, guarded by McGee. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gay. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And here's a look at some numbers for Shamet. How his last 10 games have gone. 12th in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Pass to Watford. Now Clarkson. 1:12 left in the third. To the left side wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Jackson with it. 11 points in the game. And the pass to Gay. Now here's Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Here is Cook, guarded by Jackson. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Watford. Shoots over Shamet. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Kuzma. The Clippers grab the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We can't do it on our own. You got to play together. You got to share together. All right? It's simple basketball.
Always preaching teamwork. Doc Rivers laying it down for his team moments ago in their huddle.
Yeah, I think he sees where certain individuals are kind of taking it upon themselves, and that's not helping right now.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Robinson is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Dotson in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's Magruder missing. The Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Anthony on target from 13 feet. Anthony's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Dotson. Yes, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys, and so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports, and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice, too. Outside, Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Cook, the pass to McGee. Outside, Anthony. To the paint. Here's Cousins. Magruder with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Dotson the pass to Zubac. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Anthony, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Robinson passes to Zubac. McGee with the block. Anthony finds McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Watts. Now, here's Zubats. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Dotson. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better in different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Deep two from Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Cousins. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Leonard attacking. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Cook. Kicks to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Pass to Curry. Back to Anthony. Here's Cousins. That doesn't go either for Cousins.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at time.
Hudson can't hit. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Chris, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year it comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
The Clippers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Leonard. Not going to go that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Anthony against Robinson. There's the pass to Cousins. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Nance dishes to Cook. Outside Anthony. Cook, the pass to Cousins. And it's Kabengele with the rebound. Kabengele's got 11 rebounds in the game. A good look from Robinson. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Lakers shooting about 47% here in the fourth. And the Lakers call time here. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh my
They'll
God,
love it.
this
You
would
better
be
believe
great.
it.
Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Here is Cook. Pass to Cousins. Shoots the three. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Great open look there. Robinson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Cook dishes to Cousins. Back to Cook. Passes it to Cousins. Looking to end his cold spell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's very difficult for the D to cleanly contest Cousins. Just a hulking presence. He bullies his way into shooting fouls.
And the Clippers making a change here. Magruder's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. See, we have action. Lakers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. To the middle, here's Cousins, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Fighting through fouls and converting, you gotta love the aggressiveness of Cousins.
Here's Dotson. Knocked away. A nice shot by Kabengele. Kabengele's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Bounce pass, Anthony. And Nance kicks to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cousins. The offensive rebound. Here's Cook. Out to Anthony. They shoot again. Robinson pulls it in.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Outside Anthony. Curry passes to Nance. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so here are the Clippers. Watts guarded by Curry. Pass to Dotson. The Lakers with the rebound. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball. The Lakers.
1:39 left in the fourth. Here's Dotson. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 37. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. The pass to Cousins. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They get the rebound. Back to Dotson. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Goes back up. Cousins pulls it in. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here is Cook. Outside Anthony. Curry on the wing. Pass to Watford. The 3. And it's Cook missing. Here's Dotson. Passes it to Kabengele. Here's Dotson. Puts up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
At the line for your
And he's good on the first of 3.
At the line for 3.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.